Ready to go?
Okay. Yeah.
Nice. So welcome to another edition of...
Sorry.
Give me strength,
Sorry.
man.
Phone call. Sorry. Hello? Yeah, this is Daragh. Oh, you did? Oh, you liked it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd be interested. Obviously you've had some departures there in the last week, but I'm sure there's some stuff I can come up with, maybe some show ideas that can get the subscriber list back up. Yeah, I can go over to England. Yeah, just 2 seconds. Sorry.
England?
I'm gonna have to go.
We have to do your predictions.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta go. Sorry. Yeah. I'll catch the next flight out. Don't worry. What culture will be great again? Yes, don't you worry. Yes, yeah. Oh, don't worry about Dave. He's no anyway.
What culture? Welcome to another edition of our TKO Prediction League. This time we're going to do WWE No Mercy.
No mercy. No mercy.
So this time, God, I still can't believe I've lost a 12-point gap.
Yeah.
Down to one poxy point.
It's been a while since we've done a prediction.
has been a
SummerSlam was about 6 weeks ago.
Was it 6 weeks ago?
I think it was about 6 weeks at this stage.
Felt like-
It's 4 to 6 weeks. And it was a good weekend.
For you.
It was such an important weekend
for
as
you,
well.
For you.
We had so many different, like this could have been your weekend that you
Yeah, could have gone either way.
finished me off.
But no, we're right
But
back in
I'm
it.
back in it. 1 point. One solitary point
It's a lead.
away.
But it's not a lead I like, considering I had 12 points before. I don't like it at all.
I'm coming for you, Dave.
We'll see now.
And after this weekend, I will be the leader. And I will not have to do any punishments. Which, by the way, we will be putting our punishments up this weekend as
That's
well.
right.
So we want to make sure everybody votes on what you think the loser should do.
Yeah.
There are some great punishments out there. Some really bad ones.
I feel bad for you, man. I really do.
Oh, Dave, don't you worry.
feel
Don't
bad
feel
for
bad
you.
for me.
I feel
I'm
bad
the
for
one
you.
on the sidelines going to be filming it. You're the one actually doing it.
We'll see.
So
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see.
But we'll get into our
Yeah.
No Mercy predictions. Let's start with the Intercontinental Championship.
Mm-hmm.
The Miz versus Jason Jordan with the Miz Taraj at ringside.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously no Maurice because of the great news that she is expecting her first child.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Our
on
first
that.
child. Their first child.
Her first
You
child.
said
is
our
it?
first child, you mad thing.
Oh, when are we going to have our first
I mean, I
child?
know I'm getting fat, but seriously.
Hey Dave, I've got enough children in here for everybody to go around, so it's fine.
Anyway.
Dave, who have you got in the Intercontinental Championship? The Miz, Jason Jordan.
I said this during the show. I feel that it's not so much it's I sometimes worry if they're pushing Jordan too far, but I honestly think the way they're pushing him is good.
Okay.
I welcome it. They're doing it very well.
Mhm.
I like to think there could be something going on between Kurt Angle and Jason Jordan later on. Now, even though it goes against what we believe the Intercontinental title should be about, certainly for what I built up on SmackDown,
Yeah.
I feel that maybe having Jordan win the title could maybe boost the spirits of him and could maybe have a bit of an ego trip if you like. This is
Okay.
fantasy booking if you like.
Yeah.
But it will get to his head, and when he loses the title later on, if he or he still keeps it, it goes to his head and it could create tension between him and Kurt Angle. So therefore, I believe Jordan will win this match by pinfall.
Okay. Like I said on the show, if you haven't, listen to the show and you'll see my points behind why I'm picking my pick here now.
Right?
I'm thinking Miz is going to retain.
Okay.
Solely because Miz is the guy who's making the Intercontinental title what it is. Without Miz right now, that title would mean nothing. You know? I
He's such a good
feel
champion.
he is on a path to becoming not the longest reigning, but close to the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion.
Collectively,
Collectively, of
yeah.
course. The longest reigning, because they seem to want to be breaking records along with
love
Asuka,
they
what
want-
they've done recently
they
with
want to-
Asuka.
The Breaker Wrecking era, what?
Yeah. So that's why I think, like I said, I don't feel that this tension that's building up between Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle, which I think is going to happen, I don't think it needs a title to help it. I think a title devaluing an Intercontinental title like that for this feud
They've done
is
it so many
bad
times
news.
with a WWE title.
I know.
though.
That's why I'm hoping they've learned from their lessons.
Oh, yeah. never
Which
do, though.
is his famous last words, because they never do. But I still think that The Miz is going to continue on as Intercontinental
Alright.
Champion. It might lead to another feud. He might win in dastardly ways, but I'm having him down to win by pinfall.
That's the difference right there. Like, that's
Yeah.
going to be decided between us now and this, in this now. So we'll see what happens.
Moving on to the women's fatal 5-way now, not the 4-way, 5-way now.
Yeah.
It is Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Emma. Who have you got and why? And extra points are going to be given for who eats the pin.
I still don't know why Bailey's in this match. I really
Yeah.
don't. Not that I don't like her. It's just...
It's not for her to eat the pin, because that's why Emma's in the match.
See, that's the point. Why? If that's the case, what's the point of her being in the match?
You show up and you get in the title match. So, like I said, Mickey James has just got to run out to the ring.
Now-
She'll be putting the title.
Now, as much as I have talked down of Alexa Bliss, I'm not the biggest fan of her. But lately, I've been appreciating her
One of the only
way more of as a heel. I'm not. I don't see her as most guys would. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Fair,
not for
Not
me.
for me. Not for me.
That's
Not for
fine.
me.
Okay.
But not saying she's not attractive. Just not for me.
Okay.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
But I don't want to devalue her in any way, shape, or form. You're very attractive if you're watching this, Alexa. But
Just pick the winner.
I think you're going to retain this title. Nia Jax will dominate everybody, especially Emma, who will eat the pin
So you're saying
Alexa-
Alexa will pin Emma.
to retain the title.
I think you're reading from my notes, because I have the exact same way. I think that this multi-person match just screams out Alexa going to retain.
Mm-hmm.
They only just put it back on her. You're not going to really take it off her again,
Yeah,
are
but
you?
they've-
And she's not in her hometown either, so that means she'll keep the title. So
They've hot potatoed the title a lot, mostly because
Yeah.
if we're speaking
Mostly
of record
around
breakers. Speaking
Sasha.
of record, yeah, exactly.
mostly
But we
around
don't want
Sasha.
Sasha. I don't think we want Sasha this time.
no, I don't think so.
I thought about it,
I did think about it too.
and if anyone I figure who should have the title, it'd be Nia Jax, in my opinion. If they were her to have a title change, but
Yeah.
I'm going with Alexa.
Yeah. Like, I could understand Nia winning if you wanted, because in this form of a match, Nia winning means that she doesn't have to dominate the match, because she's meant to be that dominant sort of personality
Yeah.
in it. So, like, other
The
people in
Strowman
it...
of the women's division,
Exactly. Obviously not as over as Strowman, but...
but as dominating as Strowman.
as dominating, yes. Like, there is, like, I can see the ending in my head of Nia winning.
Mm-hmm.
It's a possibility. I just don't think they'll take the belt off Alexa.
Alright, we'll see
So
what
I
happens.
think Alexa's going to keep it.
Let's move on. The Cruiserweight Championship is on the line. Enzo Amore will be challenging Neville for the title. I can only see this going one way.
I can too, but I think the method of victory is different.
Okay. Well, I'm going by pinfall for Neville. What about yourself?
I am going by a disqualification. I think Neville's going to get disqualified.
Okay. No blowing him or something?
Which, yes, because that's what Enzo has been doing. So I think Neville will low blow Enzo to let Enzo win. Neville keeps the title, lets the feud goes on. Let the feud go on for longer, because
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that.
there's
yeah.
no one else. There is no one else.
Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander's going to be doing a thing with
Jack Gallagher and
Jack
Brian
Gallagher,
Brian
and
Kendrick.
Brian Kendrick. So no,
Kurt Tozawa has just been off the title.
Kizera has his run. He's not going to go straight back
Graham
into it.
Metalik
Graham Metalik, I don't know. There's been no real build of him.
and Swan and TJ
You know,
Perkins still have a rivalry. So
so I think there's nothing else there. So they'll keep it going with Enzo. This is the perfect way for Enzo to keep it going. So yeah, I think Enzo will win
by DQ.
by DQ. Neville keeps the title.
Let's move on. The rubber match, if you like, between Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
This is a weird one. I had to think twice about this one because you'd think logically that Balor should win this, but
Yeah, but every now and again WWE like to throw Bray as a pity win.
yeah, but he had one before with Bray. That's the thing, but you still can't.
But
read
that
it.
was on Raw. This is a pay-per-view. Remember Seth Rollins against Bray? Bray won that. They throw these pity wins at Bray every now and again.
Not you think there's just two ways you could look at it. Look in the sense where Bray can prove Finn can prove to Bray that he doesn't need to beat him with being the demon, which I think is going to be the theme of this match, or vice versa. He needs the demon to beat Bray.
But if he needs the demon to beat Bray, then we're going to see the demon come back again, which I don't think they're going to do.
No, not going to do.
Because they want to keep that for the big shows.
Makes sense. Therefore,
so that's why I think Balor's going to win.
Yeah, me too.
And prove that he didn't need the demon. Like his promo, like as much as I haven't liked this whole program, the promo kind of made sense to me.
Yeah.
The whole thing saying which is more dangerous, the demon or the man who thought of the demon. So yeah.
There you go. It's or Stephen King.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Moving on, the Raw Tag Team titles on the line. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will take on the former champions Cesaro and Sheamus.
Ambrose, Rollins. Clear.
Same.
They're not taking the titles off them this early. No way.
The only reason they would is if you felt there was tension between the two of them, which it clearly doesn't look like. But and to be fair,
there's no tension. Nothing at all.
And Enzo, Cesaro and Sheamus are trying to sort of steer a bit up.
They're trying to,
but I don't think
it's not working. I think that what's going to happen is Seth and Dean are going to win. Dean is going to pin Sheamus.
Same as you. I was that as well.
Yeah, Dean is going to pin Sheamus. I think we might see a debut of a tag team from NXT after the match.
AOP?
Possibly.
Raw need them more.
Raw do need the tag team. Well, both shows need tag teams, to be honest.
Particularly Raw.
Yeah.
I think SmackDown could get away with it, I think.
SmackDown could possibly get
They have
away.
New Day and those just fine.
I don't know if Breezango actually moved over to 205
Let's put it this way. Raw had to manufacture a tag team. SmackDown didn't.
Yeah.
So not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm just like
yeah. So maybe that's why they're giving the Hype Bros this heel turn, so to compensate for the fact that someone is going from NXT over to Raw, which could be AOP.
Any team it could be AOP.
Recent, okay. Spoiler alert: if you are paying attention to NXT week by week, skip ahead 10 seconds now. The next 4 weeks of tapings for NXT have nothing with AOP in it.
They haven't had them for weeks.
So that's why
that's obvious enough.
That's why I think that we might see the debut of them on Raw after No Mercy, or possibly at No Mercy themselves.
That sounds like the way it's going to go.
So moving on to possibly the match of the night. These two matches have been billed as WrestleMania quality matches. We'll start with John Cena against Roman Reigns.
I'm looking forward to this match. I really am.
Really am too. The War of Words is finally over. They're going to get into the ring. They're going to wrestle. Roman has likened this to Cena going up against The Rock when Cena called out The Rock for being a part-timer.
Very similar, isn't
very similar. Very similar.
But not too similar either. Like it's their own unique ways of getting at each other. Like so.
In terms of this match, I feel myself that what Roman said at the end of Monday was right, that a Samoan is going to beat John Cena. I have Roman Reigns to beat John Cena.
Me too, by pinfall.
Yeah. By pinfall, I think so. There is no schedule for Cena after No Mercy. So it looks like he's going off filming and stuff. And you can't have John Cena beat Roman Reigns and then go missing. You can't. It just can't.
Even by WWE standards of booking, it doesn't make sense.
No. If Cena was the champion, then maybe.
Here they are trying to elevate. Listen, but the problem is WWE can try and put Roman against anyone. They tried with The Undertaker. He's more hated than ever. Cena won't change a damn thing. That doesn't make the point. He's still the guy.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I just feel the fact that the scheduling as well, it's clear that I think Roman's going to win a match that I'm really looking forward to seeing.
Oh, can't wait for that.
And we will see what happens then with Roman afterwards.
Indeed.
Will it have any implication for the main event? The monster among men, Braun Strowman, going up against Brock Lesnar, who he has thrown around like Enzo Amore the last couple of weeks.
Well, I don't know about that. After seeing what Strowman did to Enzo.
That's true, yeah.
But not too far away at the same time.
Dave,
this was horrible to.
Who have you got and why?
This was horrible to predict. By far the hardest match to predict for me, because Strowman is booked so strong. He literally is the next big thing.
Yeah.
Whereas
It-
Brock Lesnar, who was the next big thing, is now the big thing.
Yeah.
That's what makes this match so flippin' intriguing.
It's very interesting with the video packages they've been playing as well. Leading up to it, the fact that they've been using old Brock footage as well.
Here's why I'm going with Braun Strowman.
You're going with Braun.
By pinfall. Here's why. A lot of people think that Brock Lesnar is the biggest draw in WWE, and he is. Braun Strowman has the potential to be, in my opinion, to be that next draw. The size of him, that he can wrestle. He is one of these guys who doesn't need to do a great promo. He's big and scary as it is. Give him the title. He was like Brock Lesnar was green as hell when he first became champion. He let him run with it. Let's try it with Strowman. Strowman by pinfall.
Okay.
I can't
That's
see.
fair.
I like even after the last few scraps they had. Now, it'll probably like every single street and every single fucking corner of Suplex City that will take down Braun Strowman. That German suplex did nothing to him on Raw.
Yeah. That was only one German
Still.
suplex, though.
Braun Strowman
I'm going
by
for
pinfall.
Brock.
All right.
I'm going for Brock. Brock, I think, is going to win. The build-up in this has been good. I've noticed similarities in this build-up to the Brock and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe was getting the best of Brock in a couple of weeks too. Samoa Joe, I think the similar thing is going to happen between Brock and Strowman as it did with Joe at Great Balls of Fire. I think that Brock is going to be manhandled for a lot of this match, and I think Brock is going to make it out by the skin of his teeth. Not by the skin of his teeth. I think he'll get a bit of offense on. He won't just get Strowman up for an F5 and drop him down like he did with Joe.
If that happens, then
no, it won't happen. He will have to do some sort of offense to break down
5
Strowman.
F5s.
You know, it
Brazilian
could
German
possibly
suplex.
be 5 F5s that will have to take
A
down.
bazillion German suplexes.
You know, but I just think that they are building. I think that the rumors that we heard that Brock is going to hold the title until WrestleMania next year is true. And I don't see him losing it anytime soon. Because, unfortunately, at the time when Brock was green and he won the title, they still had pulling power in the terms of Kurt Angle. They had so many other wrestlers there as well at the time. Eddie Guerrero, The Rock. Well, The Rock was leaving at that stage when he won it.
Raw has Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose,
But
Seth
they
Rollins.
are not the level that we're talking about, Angle and Rock and all that, where when Brock had it, they still had other pulling power.
They're getting there. In my view.
But they're not there yet.
Not far
That's
away.
the reason why I see Brock continuing as the title. Because with Brock as the title, it's money. Brock without the title and someone else going up against Braun
Business.
Exactly. That's why I think
But
Brock.
you can make new business though with Braun Strowman.
Possibly, but I don't think Vince is going to take the chance. That's why
New money, Vince.
That's why I
New
think
money.
Brock is going to win.
No enhancement seated.
And really, is that not like?
Well, then again, it's
is that
Braun
not like a year old?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, they are our No Mercy predictions. Do you agree with our predictions? Do you think we're getting them totally wrong? Comment below and let us know what you think. Make sure to follow us both on Twitter. First of all, at Mars Bar, at Dave Bandana. Make sure to follow the Facebook page, facebook.com/
The Kick Out Wrestling, and also follow us on Twitter at The Kick Out Life.
Exactly. And make sure to tune in to the show every Saturday, 3 to 5 p.m, only on Near 90 FM. If you can't tune in on the day, make sure you download the podcast as well. And make sure you vote for our
his punishments.
Because Dave is getting very nervous right now and trying to look at the redness of his face.
No, what redness? It's warm in here.
Sure.
Look at you.
Sure, Dave, sure. Anyway,
You're going
make
pale.
sure you vote for your favourite punishment and let us know. If you think of any other ones, we're still open to, I think we're still open for debate, really. If you can think of one that blows our mind that thinks we should definitely put it in there, we will. But anyway, vote. Enjoy No Mercy, and we will see you at the next prediction video.
Alexi Bliss, I'm so sorry. I actually do like you very much.